Hello guys, this is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. I hope you're doing amazing. This is your weekly reading for March the 11th through the 17th. Okay, so we're going to talk about astrology right now. Astrology. Now, Pisces is in the sun throughout this whole week. Remember that you are less motivated to do. You're focusing more on feelings and imagination and being very dreamy when it comes to different aspects of your life, okay? I feel like you're more adamant about thinking about starting creative things instead of actually doing them. Okay, and actually the Magician just fell out when I was shuffling, so that talks about you knowing that you have the tools, you have the imagination now, and you have the idea, but now you just have to put them into work to create that even balance. Okay, so on Saturday the 17th you have two things going on, and that's the end of this week. You have Mars and Capricorn. Mars and Capricorn it talks about finding negativity in your life and turning it into a pleasure center. So figuring out how to use the negativity in your life for things that are positive, which is great. You're taking more control after around Saturday, somewhere around there. It's about taking more control of your life. This is a good time to turn profit from things because you're able to put that Pisces action, okay, into the works. So really review what you're doing first and don't let that Pisces energy take over what you're doing, okay? Because you don't want to start something that isn't going to be stable. All right. Also, you have the new moon in Pisces on Saturday, and this moon is about spirituality and praying, especially with it being, it's in the sun and the moon now. Okay, so this is a good time to be alone with yourself and figure out your thoughts, especially with Mars being in Capricorn today, about how you want to move forward and put things into a tangible space for you to create for yourself. Okay, you're going to feel really rebellious because you're going to be going against everything that you usually knew or everything that you used to do, okay, to create, to bring more balance and prioritizing in your life. So I feel like this week is a lot about balance, okay, and those aspects of your life, like things that aren't working out, trying to find balance to make those things work out. Things that you are, what's the word, Spirit? Not confident in, things that you have low places or situations in your life that you have low confidence in. You'll be gaining confidence in those by creating balance or trying to figure out how to make those things work for you, because you don't want to have those open situations leaving a gap in your life, and you want to close things out so you can move on to the new cycles and new phases in your life. Okay, so we're going to get to your reading. Thank you for listening. Love you. Hello fire signs, this is your weekly reading for March 11th through 17th. And first we're going to start with Aries. So Spirit, what do you have for Aries? What would you like them to know through March 11th through 17th? Be aware of, pay attention to. Your cards are the Four of Cups in the upright, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, all upright. Oh, Five of Wands in reverse. That's not bad though, not bad. And the Ace of Swords. On the bottom of the deck you have the Nine of Cups, and underneath that you have the Fool. So this talks about taking risks, Aries, okay? This is your card, okay? You are a risky person, and I feel like this week you're going to take risks on things that make you happy. You want to be happy. You want to be fulfilled. This is wonderful. This may also be fulfillment coming into you, but you have to take a risk on whatever that is, okay? So, looking at your cards, there's something that has been kind of just sitting there. That's what I feel from it, okay? I feel like there's something that's that you haven't made a decision on, or someone hasn't made a decision on you. Either you're not paying attention or they're not paying attention, depending on who that energy belongs to, okay? And it feels like you keep going down this same route of overthinking something or not paying attention to it, okay? It's causing a lot of conflict within the situation, but you are going to let that conflict go because you don't want to keep going through this same situation. I feel like someone is coming in with the Knight of Swords. This may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And that may be the person that you are having to make the decision on, or things aren't moving. Or this person is coming into you to change this cycle of things not moving. And they come with bringing clarity, okay? Conversation, some sort of message to help stop this conflict that you have, because I feel like someone needs to make a move. It's either you, I feel like it's you that's not taking a move, and they are coming in to get some conversation started, okay? Be careful about not starting an argument with them, because it's just going to keep you going in the same cycle. Remember that they are trying to actually have a conversation with you, okay? Because I feel like you are focusing on other things. It's not like you're doing this to hurt their feelings and not making a decision. But there comes a time this week where something needs to be made, okay? So you had 2 extra cards, the Page of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. The Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like you don't see a future, or you're stuck within yourself because you're focusing on starting new things with yourself. But this person really wants to create some sort of balance with you, or balance within the situation. Yeah, they want to heal some heartbreak, okay? And remember, this is energy, so this could go vice versa, okay? And whoever's coming in to start this conversation wants to heal the situation because they're tired of this being at a standstill, or this energy happening, okay? So let's see what you have. Ooh, you had 2 cards. Daydream and Wedding. Wedding came out in reverse, okay? With these 2 cards, I'm feeling like there's an opportunity for some stability here, but you may not be completely ready for the type of stability that this person wants, okay? I feel like with Daydream, there's an aspect of someone being in their head and having all of these hopes and dreams for what really truly is, but not seeing the stability of it all. And that could definitely be a problem here, okay? Okay. So next we have Leo. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for Leo for March 11th through 17th? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? You had 3 cards fall out, Leo, but let's talk about this. Your spread is the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. On the bottom of the deck you have the Magician, okay? Underneath that you have the 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. So both of these cards tell me that you want to move forward. There's a need to move forward, definitely, with the 6 of Swords. It talks about picking up and moving forward, but you're picking up with your thoughts, with everything that you have, and you're moving forward. So you're learning things. With the Magician, you have the power here, okay? You can manifest anything that you want. This is like an extension of the Fool card, or a smarter Fool card, because you've actually been through things, so you know how to handle situations and not being afraid of handling situations. Your 3 cards that fell out were the Ace of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. I just want you to see those. I'm going to put them down so I can see them. So it looks like to me there's an issue with a love situation, or not getting emotion back, okay? But I feel like you've laid the burdens down from that situation, and you're focusing more on yourself, your home. You're focusing, not yourself, but you're focusing more on making stability for yourself and your family, if you have a family or a child. You're focusing on more stability here, and laying down the burdens of trying to be the one to make everything happen. So I see you having the power to make any decision you want, but you're choosing to move forward with your thoughts, or move forward from a particular situation or a way of thinking, okay? So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing that you're had an issue with some growth in a situation, okay? And it doesn't seem like it was going anywhere. This feels like something new with the Page of Wands, okay? It doesn't feel like it was going anywhere, or maybe it was a one-night stand that you thought was going somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be going that way, okay? I feel like you are using patience and moving forward step by step. But I feel like you're moving more towards work, okay? If there's something that you're working on at work, or a new beginning in career or something like that, you're moving forward towards that, okay? Towards putting in the hard work and moving away from things that are not growing for you, or that are not giving you that sense of joy, like the sense of creativity and really being attracted to it. You're moving away from that and slowly moving towards working harder. You're working a little bit harder, one step at a time. I feel like your mindset is changing on a lot of things. Now, there could have been a love situation with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and I feel like that one didn't work out, okay? And there is a loss there, and you're feeling that loss with that situation, but I feel like you're seeing the best of a situation. There might also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's coming in and trying to start new things, but they are moving very slowly. I do see that you are focusing on this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they have very scattered energy. They may be coming in and out, not really paying you the right amount of attention that you deserve. And you feel a little iffy about them. You may feel iffy about this earth sign as well. You have scattered energies from being hurt in the past when you tried to start something new and it didn't really work out very well, okay? You are paying more attention to detail, okay? And that's good. So work really slowly and pay attention to detail when it comes to love, because you don't want to jump in too much. And again, like I said, you do have the power, and you're moving forward with the thoughts that you had, okay, when it comes to any situation. This isn't just for love. So you have the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You may have had to let someone go, okay, because you know what is best for you. You're listening to your intuition on how you handle things, and this is why you're going so slow, because you don't want to be hurt. You don't want to be left out in the cold again. Even though you're starting to look at the bright side of a situation, you don't want to go through that again. It made things really difficult for you. I feel like it was really hard for you to get back to who you were, okay? And you may be a little confused because there's a lot of different options. And it's very interesting because I feel like you're very open-minded, Leo. And I feel like you are open to different things and different possibilities. You're not going to keep yourself stuck in one thing, and you're like, well, what if this happened, or what if they apologize, or what if, you know, like, it's a lot of that going on. But you need to listen to your intuition, because If you don't, it's going to make things a lot more difficult for you. Okay, so just pay attention to what has happened in the past and how you actually want to move forward. And this is your card, release and surrender. So it's time for you to release old thoughts and surrender them over so you can become anew. It's like washing all of these old things off of you so you can go down the path that you're supposed to. And I just see you moving forward. Be positive in where you're going, even though you may have these scattered thoughts about a particular person or situation, and it proves to be a lot more harder for you to choose who you want to be in a relationship with. But it's okay, because I feel like focusing on these little things will give you a relationship that's something that you can really hold on to, that's tangible, that can go the long haul. Okay. So last but not least, we have Sagittarius. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius from March 11th through 17th? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Ooh, there it is. You have the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Star card, beautiful, I love that. The Ace of Cups, ooh. The Ace of Swords in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're very steady with being with yourself. You may have been alone for a while or feeling alone. Underneath that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like in a past relationship or in relationships that you've been in or in situations, you've been trying to hold on to all of the burdens, okay? But that has not been good for you. You're not nurturing yourself. You're not nurturing your progress by doing that, okay? So I feel like now you're starting to focus on yourself, or look at yourself and what it is that you're doing, okay? Let's see what I'm getting. So you're definitely feeling a loss, but you still have hope that there is love out there for you, or that there is something out there for you. Okay. I still see that you are a person that likes to give and take. I definitely feel that. To give, not to take. To give. You have an opportunity for love, and you have hope. There may be someone around you as well, maybe Aquarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or even a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is around you. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, they are giving to you. You may also be friends, or they may have helped you out with something and you're starting to feel something from them. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they may have hurt you in the past, but you have hope that things can get better with that person. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I feel like you don't understand this person, or you don't understand them, and you can't figure out what they want from you. It's not really clear, but you do feel opportunities in all these spots. I do feel like with the Eight of Swords in reverse that you're that you were in your head about things, but I feel like you're coming out of your head and you're realizing that there has to be a very equal give and take. You're starting to look at these relationships that you were in from a different manner, and you're not focusing on you know, all of the bad things, or the fact that they've left you, or the fact that things were bad. You're starting to see that it's all for a reason, especially with it being next to the Star card. I'm getting like it's all for a reason. Things are happening for a reason. So even though things feel uneven, or that they're not going in a particular order, you're really trying to find security within yourself when it comes to the things that you allow into your life. Okay, so you have the Queen of Wands in the upright and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so you're definitely focusing on your confidence. Okay, you're realizing that you are a person that has something to give. Okay, be careful of ego. The Queen of Wands does have an ego issue from time to time, but I feel like you're keeping a good balance on that, because I feel like this energy is helping you get out of your sadness and figure out where you're giving too much in relationships or situations, and where you should retract that back a little bit. Okay, so you definitely are gaining your power with the Magician in reverse. You're gaining your power by letting go of old thoughts and keeping all the things that you kept yourself trapped to in your mind. You're getting clear on what it is that you want, because you do want that ultimate love and security. If you're waiting on a job because of the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to get a job offer or opportunity that will fulfill you this week. And I feel like you're trying to figure out if you want to give to it or not. You may not make as much money, or it may not be in the limelight as much as you want to be, but I feel like it can help get you back on track. So that's really a decision that you're going to have to make for yourself, okay? All right, you have reward yourself. Exactly. So it's time for you to build that confidence up. It's time for you to give more to yourself. And I feel like that's what you're doing, especially with this. You're focusing on yourself, okay? You're focusing on yourself after a time of trying to focus on everything else or everyone else, or try to get things moving in one direction, and it wasn't working. So now you're focusing on yourself and your own stability, and looking at the offers that you do have that are stable for you. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.